At one point in time, this was home, but I never made this my home. You understand what I'm saying? I always kept my eye on the prize. I always told myself that I had a bigger purpose than dying in prison. I did deserve to be in prison, but I knew that what God had made my life for was greater than any mistake that I had made, greater than anything that could have destroyed me. Look at this. Look at this. It's Ironwood State Prison. Ironwood State Prison. The last time I came in Ironwood State Prison, I was in handcuffs. I was shackled from my hands to my feet. But now I'm driving up in here as a volunteer. Don't tell me God ain't good. Yo, so I'm on my way into Ironwood State Prison. This was the prison that did it for me. This was the prison where rehabilitation truly took place for me. I'm gassed up, y'all. I'm gassed up. I used to dream of this. I used to be like, man, I want to walk in this place a free man one day and give hope to the brothers. Yo, I'm on my way. I'll let y'all know how it went, man. I'll let y'all know how it went, man. Your boy DJ, Mr. Triple R, stay great above hate. You can do anything you want to do. I was supposed to die at this prison. I'm home. Now I'm coming back as a volunteer.
Tell you about
God is good.
Going back inside of Ironwood State Prison, it was really, really crazy. It was so surreal because when I had 58 years of life, and the first time ARC ever came inside the Ironwood State Prison to talk to us, give us hope and motivation, I was like, yo, one day I'm gonna walk back in here as a free man and I'm gonna do this. And so like to have that dream fulfilled, to come full circle, like I feel like my journey of rehabilitation, although being ever going, like lifelong, was like, it came full circle. Ironwood State Prison was the place where I made the most changes in my life, where I actually became a man, where I became a human being and everything. So I was so excited to have that dream fulfilled. I was even more excited. I was more inspired by seeing the men that are in there putting in the hard work. They want to change, they want to be better. They want to return to society, be with their families. That to me was so inspiring because it makes me remember to constantly keep up the grind, constantly continue to go forward nonstop, continue to grind with this channel. Like, that meant so much to me. And it reaffirmed everything. It reaffirms where we went. It reaffirms to me, like, change is the greatest thing of all. When you go from a problem to a solution, it's amazing. And so it's just like, but I don't want you to just hear about how I felt going into Ironwood State Prison.
Yo,
let me tell you how some other people felt.
How was going inside of Ironwood, a place where you had the most change in your life significantly, and the place that you not only got your sentence commuted, but where you paroled from? How was that seeing dudes that you was formerly in blues with, walking the track with, going to self-help? How was that for you? How was that experience?
Man, it was surreal. Just being back in the place that they grew up in, and seeing so many people who are still growing, who are impacted, and seeing people still grow. It was just a real surreal experience. It was also sad to leave young men from all different backgrounds. Where I have my answers for it at the moment, so that was sad. Yeah, so overall, it was a great experience.
Okay, man. Would you do it again?
Most definitely. Anytime I can give back to my communities and inspire people, I'm definitely on board with that.
As far as change, what did that trip mean to you as far as the evolution of change, rehabilitation, from a person going from criminally minded back to that of a pro-social way of thinking, returning as a citizen? What did this trip mean to you in that sense?
As far as change, is just bringing in everything full circle for me. So to be in a place that inspired my change, to be food chain to get out and then come back and inspire change again to someone else. So it's just like, it just coming full circle for me. And in that aspect, like I think.
Okay, man. Thanks for that, man. Yo, shout out Triple R Podcast. That's what we're doing, man. Constantly evolving, constantly inspiring, motivating, being our best selves, man. I appreciate you for this. Yo, so Dominique Tanks, man, you went from 50 years of life to free. And I mean, I know that because of your hard work, but that's also in like credit to the rehabilitative programs offered at Ironwood State Prison. How did that feel for you going back inside there yesterday, a place that probably brought so much chaos in your life, you know, for being locked up and stuff? How did that feel?
Man, that was it was like a scene out of the Twilight Zone for me. Because for so many years I was in that place, you know, having 50 years of life. It was essentially a death sentence in so many words. And I remember how desperate I used to be to find a way to come home. And to go back to the place, just go back to the place where I used to fantasize and being home. I used to fantasize and walking back into the prison. I used to have all these different fantasies and just ways that I could just exert my freedom and to be able to walk in own volition, walk around the yard, see the people that I was doing time with, see the people that I was doing a life sentence with, be able to see like how close my reality could have been theirs. I could have still been in blues. I could have still been in there serving a life sentence. It was just something that like really was impactful. It was something that was humbling and something that grounded me even more. And it just reminded me of how much hard work I did do, how much hard work I can continue to do, and the hard work that needs to start.
What did it mean for you for change? How did that like, did it feel like you, like maybe your rehabilitation kind of came full circle or anything of that nature? Like, how did you walk out feeling? I mean, I know the nostalgia of the fantasy coming to fruition, but as far as your road to redemption, your rehabilitation journey, what did that trip mean to you when you walked out of there?
Man, so it was a couple things. One was like that great joy of like, damn, I'm actually doing something that I dreamed of doing so many times, but there was also like a survivor guilt element to it as well.
Talk about that.
Because when I came into prison at the age of 16 in 2004, and start over.
So the survivor's guilt, the survivor's remorse. Speak about that.
Yeah. So the survivor's guilt is that, like, when you're in prison, you're dead to society. Like, for me to come into prison at the age of 16 in 2004 and be around men that has been in prison much longer than that,
right,
prior to me arriving, then to get out with similar crimes, or even worse crimes that I was convicted for compared to theirs, and to be able to go in, see them, and be able to leave, it's like yes, I feel blessed that I'm free, but then there's also a guilt factor that there's many other people that are deserving of the same joys and blessings that I'm experiencing that they should partake into. And you build these connections. It's like anyone that suffers builds like this unique bond. If you have a shared experience of trauma or suffering or pain, like there's this bond that is developed that is like very unique. So going back in, all those bonds are still there, and leaving that's where the guilt and the pain of separation comes in.
Man, I really appreciate you
blessing the Triple R podcast, man, with your experience, how you felt, man. Is there anything you would like to say before we go ahead and close?
I just say, like, guard your energy, guard your focus, and level up.
Amen. That's Triple R certified.